Welcome back to Reds Fusion LFC, your ultimate destination for everything Liverpool. Today, we bring you some massive updates, from FSG preparing a stunning £260 million redevelopment, to dramatic transfer twists, personal terms already agreed for a future defensive star, and huge revelations surrounding Marc Guéhi and more. Something truly special is unfolding at Anfield. Let's jump straight in. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss a single twist in the transfer window. Liverpool are officially preparing to submit planning permission for a huge redevelopment project as FSG look to push their investment past the £260 million mark. The club is set to file plans for a £20 million upgrade to the Kirkby Academy, with Academy Director Alex Inglethorpe describing the move as a big statement. This would mark the most significant single investment at the base since its opening back in 1998. Inglethorpe couldn't hide his excitement as the plans prepare to launch.
The project will see an indoor dome built over the main pitch, alongside a brand new pitch with a stand capable of holding 500 spectators.
The redevelopment will also modernize Liverpool's medical and sports science departments.
Fenway Sports Group Technical Director Julian Ward has reportedly toured over 25 clubs to study potential innovations for Kirkby. Inglethorpe, who has been with Liverpool since 2012, revealed that the project is expected to be completed by 2028.
Speaking to The Athletic, he said, "It's a huge statement.
The owners have backed several infrastructure projects in recent years, redeveloping both stands at Anfield, building the AXA training centre to unite everyone at Kirkby, and giving Melwood a new life for the women's team.
As an academy, we've always been patient, waiting for our turn. Now it's here, and it's incredibly exciting. We've never had a full-size indoor facility to rival our competitors.
While I've always liked toughening the boys up in the Kirkby wind and rain, too many sessions have been cancelled or compromised.
This new facility will change everything."
The £20 million plan follows FSG's other major projects, including the £50 million AXA training centre, opened 5 years ago, and the £80 million Anfield Road redevelopment, completed in 2023.
Combined with the main stand expansion in 2016, FSG have now committed around £260 million to Liverpool infrastructure during their 15 years of ownership since arriving in 2010. Inglethorpe added, "It's vital for the boys and their families to see this investment.
We constantly evaluate and innovate, finding new ways to keep that magic alive. These kids join us from as young as 6 years old, training 4 times a week. They need facilities that inspire them.
The padel courts and cages are already making a difference.
Now, with this redevelopment, the future looks brighter than ever."
But that's not the only big development.
Liverpool have also lined up a future defensive signing. After a dramatic deadline day collapse in their pursuit of Crystal Palace captain Marc Guéhi, Liverpool already have a backup plan, and it's a familiar face. Reports suggest the Reds are preparing to re-sign academy graduate Jarell Quansah, who left this summer for Bayer Leverkusen in a £35 million deal. Quansah's transfer included a buyback clause, which becomes active in 2027. By then, he'll be halfway through his 5-year deal in Germany, and Liverpool can bring him back for £51 million. According to the Liverpool Echo, Quansah has already agreed personal terms with the Reds for a new and improved contract. The 22-year-old has already scored on his Leverkusen debut but now finds himself without a manager following the sacking of Erik ten Hag. In an emotional farewell, Quansah wrote, "From the moment I joined the academy at 5 years old, I dreamed of playing for Liverpool at Anfield. 17 years later, I achieved that dream. To my teammates, thank you for believing in me. To the coaches and staff, you shaped me as both a footballer and a person. And to the fans, your unmatched support inspired me every single day."
Liverpool isn't just a club, it's a family.
This is goodbye for now, but once a Red, always a Red. While Quansah's eventual return is on the horizon, Liverpool also strengthened immediately by signing Italian defender Giovanni Leone from Parma for a reported £26 million. Meanwhile, the transfer saga of the summer reached its climax with Alexander Isak's record-breaking £125 million move from Newcastle United to Liverpool. Newcastle winger Anthony Elanga opened up about the move, insisting he held no grudges toward his Swedish teammate. Elanga, who joined Newcastle from Nottingham Forest earlier this summer,
said, "Isak had a great career with us, but now he's a Liverpool player. I wish him the best. He's a fantastic footballer and a friend. We'll still play together for the national team, and that's something special." Isak's move came after weeks of tension between the striker and Newcastle's hierarchy, including him refusing to travel on the club's pre-season tour of the Far East. Just minutes after being named in the PFA Team of the Year for the 2024-25 season, Isak released a statement citing broken promises and lost trust, before sealing his dream switch to Anfield on deadline day. He is expected to make his debut against Burnley on September 14, followed by clashes with Atletico Madrid and Everton. Liverpool fans had plenty to celebrate this past week, with 9 points out of 9 in the Premier League after a statement win over Arsenal at Anfield. The signing of Isak only added to the excitement, even though the Guéhi deal collapsed at the last minute. Still, supporters are confident Arne Slot's side have built the foundation for a season to remember. Our LFC jury shared their thoughts. Sunday's win over Arsenal felt huge. The team showed balance, resilience, and real attacking threat. Alexander Isak's arrival brings even more firepower. It may take patience, but he could be a game-changing number 9. Guéhi's deal falling apart was frustrating, but Joe Gomez's performance against Arsenal proved the squad's depth. Harvey Elliott's loan move to Aston Villa was bittersweet, but with a buyback clause, it looks like a smart step for his development. Another supporter added, "This summer feels seismic. For years, we've been uncovering hidden gems, but now we're signing diamonds." Liverpool aren't just building a competitive squad, they're building one to dominate. Our attack will terrify Europe, though the defense still needs reinforcement. If possible, sealing Guéhi in January would be huge, especially as we prepare for the future beyond Virgil van Dijk. Still, Arne Slot's tactical flexibility and the quality of our signings make this a special time at Liverpool. Elsewhere, England boss Thomas Tuchel revealed he held personal talks with Mark Guéhi following his deadline day heartbreak. Guéhi, who saw his £35 million move to Liverpool collapse after Palace pulled the plug, immediately joined up with England duty. Tuchel praised his professionalism, saying, "We had a chat, and he's handled it brilliantly. He's trained well, shown leadership, and looks as impressive as ever. He's the captain of Palace, and he's carried himself with real class despite the disappointment." Tuchel also spoke about recalling Ruben Loftus-Cheek after a 7-year absence from the national team, describing him as a versatile, intelligent player who has already made an impact in camp. England face Andorra at Villa Park on Saturday before a crucial clash with Serbia next Tuesday, and both Guéhi and Loftus-Cheek are expected to feature. With major infrastructure projects underway, future defensive stars lined up, and record-breaking transfers completed, Liverpool are clearly preparing for a new era. Something special is happening at Anfield, and this is just the beginning.